All right, Coach, in your second year as head coach, just talk about some of the team strengths and your expectations for this year.
Well, our expectations are always real high. We try to set our goals where, if we fall short of those goals, we still reach pretty good success anyway. I think a realistic goal for us, and we've talked about it as a team, if we could get to the playoffs. I mean, I think you always want to win championships, and you always want to do this, that, and the other. But for us, realistically, to get into the top four would be quite a challenge for us. But I think it would be a realistic goal for us, and I think it would be something if we did that. Um, in our half, the conference in the preseason poll, Tyler ended up fourth, and we beat Tyler last year. So I think that's something that is obtainable for us, something that we can reach for. Um, we're going to have to take it one game at a time, and we've got some games, non-conference games, before we even get to the conference, and we've got to make sure that we utilize each one of those and get a little bit better every time. If we do that and put ourselves in a position to be successful, that's the best thing we can hope for.
As far as your team strengths, I know you got four returning starters. You got a good group of juniors and one senior. Just is that the team strength you feel?
Well, I mean, we have some experience. Obviously, we brought in we had 7 kids back, and we brought in 8 kids, and then we've suffered some injuries. 4 of those are gone with knee injuries, and now we're down to 10 kids. And even though we only have 10 players, I really feel like we have more depth than we had last year. The players that we had coming back and the freshmen that we still have, we're not afraid to put any of those kids on the floor. So I really feel like, with the exception probably of our 5 spot, of our post spot, we're probably 2 deep at every spot. Sabrina, of course, is our only true 5, true big player that we have. She's a big key for us. We've got to keep her healthy, keep her in the ball game. And I think, our strengths, you got April Young, who ended up last year the 3rd leading scorer. You got Sabrina, who is the top leading scorer in the conference. But we have some other kids that are capable of putting the ball up and shooting the ball from the perimeter. We have some freshmen that come in that have looked good in our scrimmage games and things. So we really feel like that, with the group that we've got, depth is probably going to be better. Size-wise, we're still very small. We're going to have to make some things happen, try to be aggressive defensively and try to get some points off of our defense. And then going to be real important that we do the little things, blocking out to try to neutralize size and those kind of things. But I like our upperclassmen, the leadership that they're providing. I like our freshmen and the hunger that they have wanting to play. And then those kids who got to play a little bit last year looking for more time. I think it's a good combination. Right now it seems to be a good chemistry.
What is the one thing the team needs to do, you think, in order to be successful this year?
Well, I don't know if you can narrow it down to one thing. If you shoot the ball well, a lot of things kind of take care of themselves. And we are going to have to shoot the ball well. We're going to have to rely on the three-point shot again for our guards, because we lack the size and maybe the quickness and athletic ability just to get the ball to the basket and that kind of thing. Our post play has got to be consistent. We've got to get Sabrina healthy. Last year, I thought when we started really playing well, Sabrina got a concussion, missed 4 games, and that kind of set us back there in the middle of the year. So obviously, we got to stay healthy is a big key. Right now, I think our defense has got to improve. That's the area that I think I can see where we need to have the most improvement. I think our offense right now is ahead of our defense. Some of our kids coming in hadn't played a whole lot of man-to-man defense, and it's taken a little bit of time to adjust. But I think when we get that part of our game down, that will help our offense to give us some easy buckets and things that we didn't get last year.